Hello, this is Eric with irrigationcheckups.com. I am going to cover in this video some of the new improvements to the app that have recently been released. Starting out after logging in, I'm going to go to My Account Settings and then head over to the Report Templates tab. And here is where you would normally find the two standard report templates that each subscription gets, the repair checkup and conservation checkup. Let's just choose one of those. And immediately you'll see two new buttons that are available. The first being rename template. So if this name, repair checkup, doesn't work for you, we can just click this button and add a new label for it. So let's just call this repair checkup detailed. And maybe this is going to be the template that we use when we do a very detailed system inspection. And then we can now use the other new button here, clone template. We have these two, and now you are able to add more. So based on either of these templates. So let's say we want to clone this. We see that we now have an underscore clone version. If we do the drop down here, we have 3 now. So in this underscore clone, let's go ahead and rename this, and maybe instead of detailed, we call this quick. So maybe we start offering more of a quick check of the system. Maybe you're called out for a specific repair like a leak, and then you perform kind of just a quick periphery review of the system. And so maybe here we don't check the backflow, whether there's isolation valve. Let's go ahead and save that. And while I'm here, I'll go over two new options within the checkup fields for customizing your reports. So the first is this one called Hide Zone Details on PDF. If you are doing kind of a site visit where you're really just annotating repairs that are needed, maybe your customer doesn't need to see the specific zone information, like where the zone is, what type of irrigation components are within that zone, what is it watering. You can click this to hide. And then the other new option on the right-hand side here, track checkup time, that will allow you to have a start and end button on the checkup main page so that you can actually start tracking how long are these checkups taking. And in the future, we'll have some reporting available so you can see that information up front. But for now, you'll be able to see that in the completed table. You'll see the start and end times. But let's go ahead and click that. We need to update again. So from here, if we want to see what this quick checkup looks like, let's go to new checkup. Maybe we'll just choose one of our existing clients. So Dan Majors here. It's a residential home. And then we have this other new feature when you go to start a new checkup, a reason for checkup. So we have this drop-down menu of half dozen options or so. This will provide some context when you start having a lot of completed checkups in your account. Maybe Dan Majors, this was repair call, but in another month or so, maybe there's a monthly program or mid-season type checkup that's completed. So it just gives you some context. Again, this will help out when you're starting to pull reports in the future. And then the checkup report type. So here's that new one we just created, report checkup quick. And let's go ahead and start this checkup. So what you will notice when we are brought to the main checkup details page, we now have this start button at the top. So if your process is to create these checkups ahead of time, either the night before or the morning before you leave your office, and start creating that list of incomplete ones for you to work on either that day or week. You can create them, and then when you actually get on site to start performing the checkout, you can click the start button, and what you'll notice is that start button then changes to a stop button, and date performed is automatically updated with today's date. And so we can just go through and start performing the checkup like normal. You can maybe enter in static pressure if that's something we need to check. We could add programs if we want. And then here's those zone descriptions. Let's say we start the front, zone 1 front, and we need to add some repairs. And let's say we see that there's a 4-inch pop-up that needs to be replaced. Let's just say broken stem. We'll add items to our quotes. Here's our 4-inch pop-up. We're going to add one, add that to the checkup. And now we're brought back. And let's just say that this is everything we need here. So we can press stop. So the start and stop time have been recorded in the background. And then when we go to finalize and create this PDF, we will now check to see if those zone details have automatically been hidden in the report. And so this is just a little bit of a issue with how this gets rendered when I'm recording a video. But you can see here in this checkup that we just have kind of the system overview information, backflow, controller information, and then straight into the issues. We don't have the zone detail information there. So that's how this particular report was set up. And so that worked. And if we go to completed, we can see on this last one, I ran through it fairly quickly. It took 1 minute from start to end, but this is where you would start seeing those times get populated. And then here is our reason for it. So this was a repair visit. And that's it for the March 12th, 2024 new updates. Hopefully these improvements continue to make a difference in how you're using the app. And if you have any feedback or questions, feel free to reach out. You can reach me at admin@irrigationcheckups.com. Thanks.